Hi, coming back. Didn't touch off my so-called makeup. My skin stopped peeling after using the skincare products. But please don't mind my peeling face. I want to make the video as fast as possible before I forgot what my doctor friends told me, okay? From the last video, let me see. I don't want to have the wrong name. How to pronounce Guzo? Is it Guzo? From Germany. I'm sorry about that. About your daughter and your family for the COVID. But first, I asked him about your case and your details, that what about your daughters, about the taste bud. And he said actually some herbal medicine can be cured. Like for example, the case in Hong Kong, in the major public hospital, most of the case who like COVID case will be handled by the public hospital, and they're using Western medicines to cure the patient. And some patients, after they are so-called cure, but they have some problems still, like they have loss of taste bud or smell, they will send this patient to another university hospital, and those people will be treated in Chinese herbal medicines or acupuncture. And when I asked him, like today he has dinner with me, and I asked him about like because you said your daughter already lost her taste bud since May. He said most of the case, if the longest you wait until you got cured or treated, like how to explain, because your taste bud from your tongue is linking to your brain cell. About 6 months times, the signals from your brain of taste will be disappear or destroyed. So if you can find acupuncture in Germany from tongue acupuncture, that will help your daughter to gain back her taste bud. Okay, if you can't find any place in your area or whatever, you can try using, he said, like using chopsticks to actually to what you call to sting your tongue, in order to, or you use a fork to punch your tongue, her tongue. You can do it herself to just do these like simulations, let her tongue have the feelings, then we'll recall the taste bud. And also, like for people, I'm not a doctor, or just translating what he told me. Okay, just it's better that you can find a local Chinese doctor, because in the way Chinese medicine cure this things is like, it's based on your body. Like for example, like today it's look like I'm much more swollen than last night. I asked him about is it yesterday? The day before. I still have the marks of the medicines, right? It's because I asked him today, I said, can I come back to another tin gao we call what the name of it? Sample, okay, the sticker of the herbal things. As I know, it's very strange. The timing is very important. Every year they have certain time to do this. So my next time for the Tianjiu or called Tingao is on the 8th of January. I will go back to his clinic to have it fixed. It's really good for like immune system boosting. Like I have asthma myself, right? Where's my medicine? Let me check. Okay, like something like this kind of things. But myself, I don't really like the smell. So just now I asked him like, I said when I have that stickers, I said when I come home, I found my swollen's already almost all gone. Just like on the video, my face is not that swollen already. And I said, but at night, after the sticker I remove at about 12. That means about 8 hours after. I said I found I have my allergy back again and my asthma, so I put this one. I said it's not as strong as, like, I don't feel it's really curing. So I asked him about, can I use nutmeg balm? If you can buy nutmeg, you know nutmeg, I will put it down, nutmeg balm, get the one from Malaysia. It's better than the one from Singapore. Don't ask me why, but nutmeg grow in Malaysia, okay? And a lot of old Chinese people, like, we migrate long time ago to Malaysia. So the nutmeg balm or oil, rub here. I think, and also easier for you to find nutmeg balm online or something like that. Just like I said yesterday, here, here, two of this, the back of here, and the waistline here, waistline, okay? And also, the other products that I asked, if you can find a Chinese traditional herbal clinic or shop in your area and you have the symptoms of COVID, let me know. He can write you a herbal list to get from your local pharmacist, Chinese herbal pharmacist. Then they gather the medicine, you boil it as a tea, then you drink it. Because one of his friends recently, I think last year 2021, has migrated to London. Family of 3, all got COVID, and his patient is like a lady. The husband got COVID first, then pass it to her. So she said like she WhatsApp him and asked for help. He said like, because in London, he said like he called the hospital and things for help, and they said like, as long as you can breathe, you don't have breathing problem. He just take Panadol, and he said his throat like feel like firing, and she can't stand it anymore and ask for help. And of course the easiest way is she go to Chinese embassy. Chinese embassy have some medicines, they can give it to her. Okay. The reason of why they moved to London is because some politics mind problem. Okay, so she will not go to the Chinese embassy. So luckily she found a Chinese pharmacist in London. So he write her the herbal list to get the amounts and things like that. She cooked the tea, and she's much more better now. And you can't find anything that like that, because if you can find it, I can help you to get some medicines script to you and message to you. It's better that I don't want to give the script on YouTube, since I'm not a doctor. I don't want to spread a lot of misunderstanding things on the internet. But you can private message me on Facebook, and I don't want to tell everyone about your case. Okay. The other things that you can try is the green tea, the EGCG. I think it's very easy to get, because it's antibiotics. I think it's EGCG is the green tea extract, something like that. The other one is the quarantine. I put it down. This is the onion extract or something like that, and that one will be helping your lungs to be fibroids, something like that. I don't know the exactly words in English. Most of the case of COVID, they attack your lungs. That's why the people can't breathe. And the more you have problem, your lungs become fibroids, they call it. Then your lungs cannot move, right? Because when we inhale, exhale, it expand and things like that. When it's fibroids, your it's like lock. You can't breathe, right? So this two might help. I put it down because of the lighting. Yeah, this two. If you can't find anyway, message me on, look for me on the Facebook Messenger. I can try to, I see what I can do to help. Because we have some tea that I have shipped some to my kid. If I unpack it in the envelope, I hope I can send it to you if like you can't really, because shipping now is really take time. I asked the post office, like for airmail, it took about 2-3 weeks to get into the plane in order to fly. I don't know why it took so long, okay? And the price is also very expensive. The tea, like that invented from from China, we selling here is not expensive. And I know that my uncle have Chinese pharmacist in Malaysia, and he do a lot of this kind of tea, and a lot of people are buying from him, and they feel it's can cure the COVID. Okay, so I hope you can message me, see whether Goso, see whether you can find either Chinese pharmacists or these two herbal supplement, and ask your daughter to use if you cannot find acupuncture to do your tongue, or you're afraid of it, use a fork to punch the tongue around to simulate her taste bud. Okay. Yeah, I was worried too, because my both kids in London, and yeah. Okay, the other topics is so for asthma, try nutmeg balm or nutmeg oil, and also dieting is very important. I asked him how come, like he asked me how come my health is so, my asthma coming back so quickly or whatever. And he asked me anything I eat particular, and then he asked me, do you have salad all the time? Raw salad, like raw vegetables, cold vegetables? I don't really quite remember, maybe. So if you have asthma, don't drink beer. Just now we have champagne, and then after the champagne I just have a little bit. That's why my face not turning really red. And then after that he has a beer, and then I said I can share some with you, because a big tin of a can of beer. He said no. He said you cannot have beer because of your asthma. You can have like whiskey, brandy, something like that, but not beer. I remember because of the ingredient of making beer. The one look like a cone, that one, why far, that thing is very, we call it 凉. That means it's cold, hot and cold. Too cold for my asthma, my body, so I cannot handle it. So my body will have this reaction. And I'm asking how come, like you said, just like if you have too much of this raw vegetables, your immune system and will have a lot of allergy happened. That's why in Western diet, more people have peanut allergy, food allergy, something like that. So when he tell me that, I said, oh yeah, because when we were like little, we hardly hear anyone have peanut allergy, because in our diet we hardly have any raw vegetables. Even like not really salad, everything is warm or hot. The only cold things we have is from the Western, like soft drinks. Yeah, so you have to change your diet if you have asthma. Don't drink beer. No melon, no pineapple, let me find the list and I see where I can post. It's easier if you want to ask questions. It's better to go to my Facebook and message me, so we don't have to open up our problem to everyone, right? And also the other things of the joint problem, I put it down. I also asked him about that because my auntie also have this problem before. Besides, she used her joint was swollen and so pain. She have to go to the hospital and the doctor put injection to fix. But actually, that is just not really cure her problems. So, and my Chinese doctor friends, they said his name is Sing. Okay, the Chinese doctor, his name is Sing. I always call him Sing Sing. He said basically is your immune system fighting each other. That's why you have this problem. You have to be active and not to and also not to use too much of the cleaning agent. A lot of people having problem because in our body we have a lot of different germs, healthy germs or whatever germs. If you're not contact with a lot of different germs, your body will not have the ability to fight back. Just I remember I watched one of the documentary or something like that. He said the West Germany and the East Germany. He said as we know, before they become Germany, they are both East and West. And they found from people from East Germany has less sickness than the West Germany. Is because of the West Germany is too clean. A lot of people, they don't have the opportunity to contact with this kind of germ, so your body will not learn to fight back against this kind of germs. So when they see the East Germany people, they don't have these problems. So I hope this will help. The antibiotics is not really can help with your pain and things like that. Try to, and also you need to work out. You have to be active. The more you work out, you build up your immune system. Like for myself, I found if I running around all the time, my asthma is not as bad. Asthma also a problem of immune system, because since I'm in the hotel, I always in the room. That's why my body become weaker and weaker. So yeah, almost 20 something minutes. I hope I can help. Okay, let me know.